Hi class. So for this lesson, we are gonna do the 5 W's in storytelling. So when we are sharing a story, we want to make sure that we could acknowledge who is in the story, what is in the story, where we are in the story, when it's taking place, and why something is happening. So we have some explanation of what each of them are. So we'll start out with who. So who, and this is where you could identify who is in the story. If there is a protagonist, which is someone, or there is the antagonist, and we can learn characters by their names and where they come from and the development of the background of where they may come from and just the characteristics that are involved in them. The next we have the what. So this is what is happening. We're going to talk about the storyline, the climax, rising action, conclusion, all the good parts of the story. Understanding all of this is important because what takes place is how that could affect the characters, the development, where is taking place or why is it taking place. So the what and the main part of this is to understand the critical moments in the story. Where is taking place is huge. Setting is could be a place, a time, a location. Not necessarily like you could just say a dark room. Um, it counts as a setting, so it doesn't necessarily have to be like a set city, a set state, or a set country. It could just be like maybe a dark forest or something like that. So the setting sets the mood. Usually, it helps with the development of the characters. A scary story might not take place in somewhere that looks very happy. So, understanding where something will take place. When is super important as well because this ties into the setting. So, say a story takes place in like the olden times, it'd be helpful to understand, when and where and how that may affect the story. Or such as maybe like a Christmas story. Obviously, it is going to take place towards the December month. Why? So this is part where we get to understand, if there's like a motive or like a goal for the story, and it's usually able to identify as the story goes along, and maybe it's something that takes place at the beginning. The why could change throughout the story, so that's why it's very important to read through the whole story and understand what's going on, and if it may change, then pick up on why that may be happening. So what you guys are going to do as a class, you guys are going to click and watch this video. We'll go to it real quick. And it explains the 5 W's. So we'll have this play. So the 5 W's, we'll watch that. And then you guys are going to go back to this. And you guys are going to click on here and find a story on Children's Library. And let this load up. And this is where you guys are going to find a book. And you guys are going to come over here and you guys are going to add them to your own document. And with that book, whichever one you guys find, you will have to write down who, what, where, why, and when for the parts of the book. So you read it all, fill this out, and then you guys could turn that in. And that should be good for all of you guys. The book, there are here